Although I will say,
microsite, which is raveclubs.com/ISE. So this has been the busiest ISE.
hey, this is Gary Kayye. We are at ISE 2025. Can you believe we've made it that far, Holger?
Wow, it's amazing.
We are in the Vivitek booth. I'm here with Holger Graff, and you and I have done a lot of these interviews together over the years, and I look around your booth, and we're going to shoot individual product videos on everything here. I want to make sure that to point out a couple of them, Holger, before I ask you some questions. Your new Novo board, which is an LED, all-in-one LED, 135 inches. You're doing some really cool image mapping with the snorkel lens, and you've got some new projection technologies. But one thing that strikes me is you've done a really good job over the last half a dozen years building an ecosystem based on NovoConnect.
Right. Well, actually, for us, it's just a consequent development of an idea that we had to have basically products that are easy to use, easy to integrate, centralized in their management, and secure. And because of that, we called it the Novo ecosystem because it includes so many products. It includes wireless collaboration and digital signage. And Novo Wall, that's the LED one, is just the further development. And we are now also supporting the Android environment and the Windows environment, which is super important because a lot of corporate customers said, we would like to base everything on Windows, so we are supporting that as well. And I think it's getting more and more complete, and we are getting closer and closer to customers' expectations when it comes to these four principles.
Yeah, and with the Novo Wall, it's a single HDMI connection. It's got speakers built into it. It's just like plugging in an LCD, which you obviously still have here in the booth as well.
Right.
Let's talk about Windows for just a second, because it does seem in the last couple of years that there's been a sea change in collaboration towards Microsoft Teams.
Yeah, it has a little bit to do with, let's say, the acceptance of Android in the corporate environment. It has to do with the ease of integration and everything, which is, of course, in the Microsoft environment much easier.
Yeah.
And because of that, we realized that we have to open up, and we would like to support both areas, and I think it makes a lot of sense, and the feedback is really fantastic. So.
Yeah, and your heart, the sort of like the heart and soul of Vivitek comes from DLP-based projection technology, and you have everything from handheld projectors all the way up to, what's the brightest projector you have now?
Well, today it's 27,000 Ansilumen as a single chip device that we have positioned up here with ultra short throw lenses to fill this 10-meter wall. So actually it's interesting because projection is still a very valid technology. Because it's all about size, and the bigger the better. Yes, we know that light is environmental light is the natural enemy of a front projection, but that's why we need to shift the brightness levels up in order to provide always best picture experience given the desired space.
Well, also the fact that you now have laser-based projection means that you can project on any surface, change the color temperature of the projected image, and then projectors aren't going anywhere. They're just becoming more high-end application, but you can't do image mapping with an LCD, with an LED.
Absolutely. I mean, it's amazing when we see how many mapping applications we are having. We, for example, had a very nice installation in a cave in France, and it's just amazing when you see the result that you can do. So I guess that I would say after COVID, all the projection applications became more creative. You see that there are a lot of consultants out there and video designers that got very creative utilizing the technology that we have. Look at the festivals of light.
All over the world.
Exactly. So that's why Vivitek, of course, has its heritage in meeting spaces, whether it's education, corporate, and stuff. But we go into auditoriums as well, and sometimes the borders are shifting a little bit because sometimes it grows to higher end level. But as you know, we have another brand within Delta Digital Projection that covers then the higher end applications. So from that point of view, at Vivitek, we are very happy to support all these applications, including digital signage, with front projection and with flat panels and with LED. So I think it's a perfect combination.
Well, I want to talk about one other thing, because a lot of people globally don't know about NovoConnect, your wireless sharing product, and you've done a phenomenal job here in Europe with the product. And you have a whole family of the products now, from a single output digital signage products designed for digital signage to a full collaboration system, wireless collaboration system. Tell me about, you've now integrated that into a lot of the products as well. As you don't even need a standalone box, right?
Absolutely. When you look at it, we equipped various business schools in Europe with multiple displays. And they are super happy that they have, on the one hand side, when the product is not in use, a signage opportunity to inform students what's going on.
Right.
They have message boards where the signage is, of course, in the foreground. At the same time, during the classroom, they use the wireless collaboration that is built in, which means from an installation point of view, it's much easier because you don't have external boxes and things like that. And I think the combination of having external devices to support existing products and to have the solutions built in makes a lot of sense. And that's why the feedback is really good in that.
And a lot of organizations like schools are using it for emergency messaging as well, because you can actually instantaneously send messages on every NovoConnect device.
This is very popular in the US, as I heard.
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Here in Europe, we have it as well, but not. It doesn't stand in the foreground, to be very honest. With all the information that we got so far, and that what I know is it's more for general information, but it then can be utilized for that as well. But it's not in such an automated way that you can trigger it from any classroom or whatever.
But I think there's a great application there. But the nice thing is you have that simplicity of sharing from a Mac, from a PC, from a Chromebook, from anything. All right, so we're going to go around and shoot now. We're going to go around and shoot individual videos on all these products we talked about. We're going to even shoot one on the 27,000 lumens with the snorkel lens, right? Which is a single chip DLP projector behind my shoulder here. You can find all those videos at ravepubs.com/ISE. Type in Vivitek in the video search window. Holger, it's been a pleasure to do these interviews with you every year, and I really appreciate your support. And congratulations and best of luck to you on ISE 2025.
Thank you so much, Gary.
Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.